Somewhere in the world, someone with less talent, fewer resources, and more connections than you is living the life you dream of, simply because they believed in themselves when you didn't. The difference between winning and losing often comes down to one thing: belief. If you give me your attention for the next hour, I'll give you 75 reasons, real stories, and powerful truths that will make you believe in yourself like never before. 1. You have survived worse days than today, and you're still here. Think about all the moments in life when you thought, "I can't do this," and yet you did. Maybe it was a heartbreak, financial loss, or a challenge that left you on your knees. But you got back up. That's proof you're stronger than you think. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison and still came out a leader. If you've made it through your worst days, today is nothing you can't handle. Your past victories are the evidence of your strength. 2. Every success story started with a single step of self-belief. Success never starts with certainty. It starts with the courage to take the first step. Steve Jobs didn't begin Apple in a billion-dollar building. He started in a small garage with a big dream. He believed in what he was building, even when almost nobody else did. The first step doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to happen. Your journey towards success will always start with that one small decision to trust yourself enough to begin. 3. The world will doubt you, but that's not your problem. People will project their fears onto you, telling you your dreams are unrealistic. That's what Oprah Winfrey faced when she was told she was unfit for television. Instead of trying to convince them, she focused on improving herself and proving her worth through action. If you spend your life trying to win over doubters, you'll waste valuable energy. Their disbelief isn't your responsibility. Your growth is. Your only job is to keep moving forward until your results speak for themselves. 4. Fear is just excitement without belief. That nervous feeling before starting something new, it's not always fear. It can be unrefined excitement. The only difference is your mindset. An athlete before a big game feels the same adrenaline as someone terrified of public speaking, but the athlete channels it as energy to win. When you believe in yourself, your body's fear response transforms into a readiness to perform. The key is to stop labeling every unknown as dangerous and start seeing it as a chance to shine. 5. If you don't believe in yourself, why should anyone else? Imagine a salesperson trying to sell a product they don't believe in. Would you buy it? Now realize you are that product in the marketplace of life. If you can't sell yourself on your own abilities, you can't expect others to invest in you. Elon Musk convinced investors to back Tesla not because it was perfect at the time, but because he radiated conviction. Self-belief is the first sale you must close before the world takes you seriously. Self-belief is not arrogance, it's self-respect. Many confuse confidence with arrogance, but they are not the same. Arrogance is thinking you're better than everyone else. Confidence is knowing you can improve yourself. Muhammad Ali declared himself the greatest, not to belittle others, but to reinforce his own mental state before every fight. He respected his training, his preparation, and his craft enough to speak it out loud. Believing in yourself is not an ego trip. It's an act of honoring your own potential. Your biggest enemy is not failure. It's self-doubt. Failure is a teacher. Self-doubt is a thief. You can recover from failure by learning from your mistakes. But self-doubt robs you of the chance to even try. J.K. Rowling faced rejection after rejection for her Harry Potter manuscript. If she had let self-doubt win, the books and her legacy would never exist. The danger isn't falling down. It's never stepping onto the field. Don't let your mind stop you before the world even has a chance to test you. If you wait for permission, you'll wait forever. Nobody will knock on your door to hand you your dream. Elon Musk didn't wait for approval from the automobile industry to start Tesla. He gave himself permission to change the game. Waiting for the right time, or for someone to say, "You're ready," is a trap. The truth is, nobody feels ready at the start. The most successful people are those who decided their dreams were valid without waiting for someone else's blessing. Your dreams are valid, no matter who laughs at them. When Walt Disney first pitched the idea of Disneyland, bankers and investors laughed at him. They thought a theme park for families was doomed to fail. Today, Disneyland welcomes millions every year and is a global icon. People laugh because they can't see your vision. And that's fine. Your dream doesn't need universal approval. It only needs your commitment. Hold on to it until the laughter turns into applause. 10. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start. Perfection is the enemy of progress. Jeff Bezos began Amazon as an online bookstore run from his garage. Was it perfect? No, but it was started. And starting is what allowed it to grow into the giant it is today. If you wait until everything is perfect, you'll never launch anything. Imperfect action beats perfect inaction every single time. 11. Confidence grows by keeping promises to yourself. Think about how you trust a friend. It's because they keep their word. The same applies to yourself. If you say you'll wake up early and you do, you build trust in yourself. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson talks about how his 4 a.m. workouts aren't just physical. They're mental proof that he can depend on himself. 12. Every time you choose courage over comfort, you win. Comfort feels good in the moment, but kills dreams over time. J.K. Rowling could have stayed in her comfort zone, teaching English. Instead, she took the courage to publish Harry Potter while living in poverty. That courage changed her life forever. 13. Believing in yourself is free. Not believing is expensive. The cost of self-doubt is regret. Imagine being 80 years old and looking back, realizing you didn't try because you were afraid. That's a debt no money can pay. 14. The version of you 5 years from now is begging you to start today. You can't meet your future self without today's actions. Think of someone who started exercising 5 years ago. Today, they're stronger, healthier, and more confident. That's because they started when others didn't. 15. People will call you crazy until they start asking how you did it. Jeff Bezos was called crazy for selling books online in the 90s. Now, Amazon is everywhere. The world laughs before it claps. 16. A strong mind will always defeat a strong challenge. Look at Helen Keller, born blind and deaf, yet became a world-renowned author and activist. Her mind was stronger than the challenges her body faced. 17. The world doesn't see your thoughts, it sees your actions. So believe, then act. You may have the most brilliant plan in your mind, but until you step forward, no one can notice your potential. Imagine a baker who keeps the perfect bread recipe in his head, but never bakes. His dream remains invisible. Start by acting on your belief, no matter how small the step. The world needs to see what you believe in, not just hear it. 18. Belief is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Life often feels like standing on one side of a deep river, watching your dream on the other side. Many people stay frozen because the bridge feels risky, but belief builds that bridge step by step. Think of an athlete recovering from injury. They cross to victory, not by seeing the whole path, but by trusting each step will hold. 19. The moment you stop believing, the journey stops. Every achievement you see today is built on the foundation of someone's stubborn faith in themselves. Consider the man who studies for years for a degree, failing several exams along the way. The only reason he graduates is because he refused to let belief die. Without belief, every setback feels final. With belief, every setback is just a bend in the road. 20. Belief makes your dreams contagious. Others start believing too. When you truly believe in yourself, it radiates. Imagine a small-town teacher who believes her students can achieve more than society expects. Her belief fuels their confidence, and years later, they return as doctors, engineers, and leaders. People catch fire from the spark of your own conviction. 21. Fear and belief cannot live in the same heart. Choose one. Fear will always whisper that you're not ready, not smart enough, not good enough. But belief speaks louder when you listen. Picture a young entrepreneur presenting his first idea in front of seasoned investors. Fear made his hands shake, but belief made his voice steady. That choice changed his life. 22. Belief isn't ignoring reality, it's choosing to rise above it. You might be broke, tired, or surrounded by doubters, but belief says, "This is where I start, not where I end." A woman working 2 jobs while studying at night doesn't deny her struggles. She simply refuses to let them define her. That's the quiet power of belief. 23. Your belief writes your future before it happens. Think of belief like planting seeds. You don't see the tree immediately,